Sitawa, a student at the University of Nairobi, incoming Madam President, and we must get there. So today is a pleasure, and it's a wow thing that we have been given such a good opportunity to be with our leaders, sit down and discuss about the 10-point agenda. And first of all, I would like to point out to the unemployment part where His Excellency Mheshimiwa Babu Owino talked about. It's one of the most troubling issue in our country. And as much as we are in the universities, our parents are proud of us, but what is the aftermath? We go to school, we get to graduate, we get our degrees, but at the end of it, we get to become business people. Like, there's this girl in TikTok, she calls herself Mama Mboga, and she has a degree that can get her work. So opportunities are closed for us. We don't have representation. And concerning about education, we are a public university. And sometimes we don't get all the social provision from our schools. And all they can say is they are not getting enough funding. And we are looking up to the government. We are not being catered for education-wise because the government is not there for us, is not giving us a position so that we can also grow and become people like them. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Let's hear from Juliet.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Juliet Osundwa. I'm the national chairperson of the ODM Young Captains. It is a caucus within the ODM Women League. So what I can say is that the government failed to meet its deadline. And when I heard what they were talking about yesterday, that the 10-point agenda is on track, I was shocked. I was surprised because everything has not been met. When you look at the cost of living, it's still high. We, the young women, we are affected. There is still unemployment. When you look at the human rights and security, the victims of June 2024, we were on streets with them. The justice has not been met. Justice delayed is justice denied, right? So I want to say that they have really messed with us, and the report we are having here, the report from the people, we are the people, and we are telling a different story. So another thing I would like to talk about, the other day I heard Senator being criticized that the team doesn't have women, and as a young woman, I heard him saying that he's protecting us from the tear gas and the chaos in the rallies. What I want to say is that we don't need protection. Yeah, so we want to be involved. Much.
Asante sana. I think the young women have been fantastic. What I was speaking about was the women leaders in parliament. That's why I was telling you, you can see the front row here is a bit heavy on suits. Let's hear from Abby here, and then we continue with the female session. I think we need to allow as many as the men who spoke to also.
Oh, thank you so much. And you know, Senator Sifuna, when they attempted to oust you, you stopped being the SG of ODM, you also became the SG of the people. So you are wearing two hats.
Thank you.
And I also want to just tell the two ladies that have spoken before me that this team accommodates young women. I mean, you can see I'm here, a whole TikToker. I'm also a real estate consultant, and we are being given a voice to participate, interact, engage, and give ideas. And we'll continue growing this team. And we're also attending rallies, so tunakula hiyo tear gas, but sisi pia si waoga. I want to comment about what happened yesterday. Two things stood out for me. One, the president called a woman holding a very high office in this country a mad woman, because she wakes up every day and tells us what this government is doing in terms of theft and in terms of public funds loot. and that is Madam Nancy Gathongo. And so by calling her mad, aliita wanawake wote wa hii country mad. So as women of this country, we're also telling him, tutamuonyesha kuchizi ni nini. And we will do that by showing up, taking up our voters card, mobilizing, reminding women that we are the biggest voters in this country. And before these senior women can come and start telling them, Wamama hoye, ati to support one of our own, we will remind these women how this government has failed women. When I say the president hates the women of this country, I mean it. In the same forum yesterday, we saw a whole elected governor begging for a comment on the 2/3 gender rule. What does that say? And the comment that he told her was, are you sure you want to say something? A subtle threat. I didn't take that lightly. I was like, hey? And even when he finished, he said, I want to take a vote. All those of the opinion, aye. All those of the contrary, he says, shut up. So what is he telling us, the young people and the women of this nation, that we have no right to talk, align, and hold them accountable? But what we are saying, Senator and the team for the Linda Wananchi, the young women of this nation are rallying behind you. They are silent, they are mounting themselves, they are organizing. We are waiting for the platform, Mr. SG. We will plug in, we will go, since mass voter registration is starting this year. Tutaenda kwa ground venye tumekuwa tukienda. We will mobilize women, we will do civic education and tell them how this government has stolen from them, that they're not able to access quality health, how SHA has stolen from them, and how this government has continued to make us either beggars, widows, or mad people. Asanteni sana. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Is there any other lady from this side who wants to say something? Just put up your hand, please. Okay, this side. Yes, I can see the TikTok buddies want to say something. Who's starting? Okay.
Thank you, everyone. My name is Wavinya from Makueni, and I want to, poke holes on what happened yesterday. Being a voice of the PWD and young women in this country, we demand inclusion in most of those things that the government is talking about, and actually calling us fools. I just echo what my colleague just said. He calls us fools. Anatuita wajinga, anatuita mad people. We are not mad, and I want to call every PWD in this country, I want to call upon every single lady in this country to go voice it out in our chamas, in our grassroots collections, in our areas, in our spaces where we govern and where we work. Let us tell everyone about the ill of this country, the ill that the government is, meting on us as the young people. So we are going to do that through the vote. Hatutasema tu Ruto must go. This time we will take him home through the vote. So emergency water, please make sure you are armed with your vote, because it is your voice, and that is what will take Ruto home. Thank you.
Thank you. Just give the lady next to you.
Hamjambo wa Kenya wazalendo. I am Gen Z Buddy, a teacher by profession, a young woman in politics, and a civic educator, uko social media. And I am live currently, and there's a comment that has just passed by named Shika. Amesema we need to talk about the solutions and not the problems. Because again, where attention goes, energy flows. And if we continue problems, alafu. And for me, I think now the solutions is action. Tumesikia stories sana, tumedanganyo, kuna mtu anasema Ruto rais all the time. And all the time, tumesikiza lies sana. And I think now for the solution part, it's about action. Kenyans, we need to act. Gen Zs, we need to act. Leaders, we need to act. The government needs to act. You can't tell us to add you 60 more days for something you had 365 days and more to act on it. Unatuambia tukuongezea 60 days. Kwani anyway. Another thing for the solution, change of regime. It's not only change of leadership. We need to change the regime. How things are done in this country. Change leaders. Si change. Things zina change kikweli. It's time we change the regime. It's time we need a young person. We need a voice that will speak for us. Wewe unajua CS wa agenda ni 56 years old. 56 years old. Alafu niongelele mimi. We need to change how things are done in this country. Inclusivity. Niliona kwa 10-point agenda we were supposed to be included as the youths. Wakichagua ati CS, wakichagua PS, walikuwa wanafaa to include. But we have seen that political loyalty is something that comes first when elective positions are being done. Sindio? Watu wakikuwa nominated ni huyu alikuwa na mimi sana. So please, Senator and the Linda Mwananchi, choose your loyalists wisely. Usikubali a class 2 dropout akwe loyal to you. Usijui utampea nini. Thank you so much. Na kwa hiyo MOU, Senator, unge slide in Karuto must go. Sasa angekuwa home. Jua somangi, thanks.
Abby, I was very tempted because I knew he was not going to read the MOU. Anyone else? Yes, please. Let's be brief.
It's afternoon.
Yes.
My name is Noela. I'm an event consultant and also a political analyst and a civic educator. There is one thing I picked from yesterday about the self-proclaimed ODM party leader. As a Kenyan, when you talk about compensation, to me, I look at justice first, not money compensation. Oburu said one thing and said, si lazima compensation sio lazima. Does it mean that justice pia sio lazima? I asked myself, nilikajiuliza, did he just say that? So, Senator, iyo maneno, justice first. Compensation is about justice, not money compensation.
Thank you. Thank you, and you're doing a good job. I see some of your content. Are we done with the ladies? No? Let's go. Oh, there's more.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Pauline Owoko. I represent the National Women's Steering Committee, where we are dealing with issues of equality, issues of empowerment for the youth and for the women. And for me, I want to address 2 issues. One, when we gained independence 63 years ago, we wanted to fight disease, education, and poverty. It's sad to say that we are there.